It's such a great privilege to be with you today to discuss some discussions about some issues that pertain to our personal development and how we can bring about the best in us. We can bring out the best in us. Ladies and gentlemen, we have reached a stage in life, in the economic development of our respective countries, where moving forward is perilous. Moving backwards is cowardice and standing still is suicidal. But we as a people must persevere because winners do not quit and quitters never win. It is very important for us to understand that as a people and as a country, we cannot develop unless we begin to set up some mindset for personal development and personal growth. And before a country is able to succeed, we must realize that it involves the collective development of the individuals residing in that country. Development is actually a multi-pronged concept, and we need to understand and to reiterate the fact that unless the mindset of the people change, it is very difficult for a country to develop. For a country like Africa that has suffered a condition of or have suffered the dehumanizing condition of extreme poverty for decades or a considerable number of years, you realize that it's as a result of the mindset of the people residing in this very continent of ours that is making us poor. As long as we as a country will continue to depend on foreign countries for survival, to depend on donor organizations like the IMF and the World Bank, to depend on foreign countries, to continue to draw budget deficits, and with the intention of financing the deficit with surpluses or borrowed money from other countries. I'm sorry to say that the crossroad to development is indeed very far. Foreign countries can never develop us as a nation. We have to understand that the destiny of our country lies in our very own hands. The people of Africa are responsible for development of this continent. And until we rise up and until we take our positions, development is indeed very far from us. Now, just think about it. Look at the foreign aids that we receive in millions of Ghana cedis and in millions of US dollars, with so many stringent measures or so many laws associated with this aid, in what we call aid tying, whereby aid is tied to aids, that the aids that we actually received from these donor countries are tied to specific laws. How can we develop? They give you an amount of money and tell you that you should use it to establish this particular project, and then by virtue of the fact that you live in your own country, you know that, look, this is not a project that will lead to the development of my people. These are the very projects that will lead to the development of my people. But the aid that you collect, which you very well know that you are going to pay back, you are not using it for the development or the specific agenda based on the needs or the prioritized needs of your people, but you are using it based on the ties that is associated with the aids. How can we develop as a country? Ladies and gentlemen, my brothers and sisters, we have to rise up. We have to understand that, look, it's not aids, foreign aid, that can make us develop, but in our mindset. Look at how we filter our environments. You can imagine how much money we pay to, for example, Zoom Lion to clean our vicinities, when we could have invested this same money in building companies, factories, and employ the same people who are even working in Zoom Lion in these factories for a more productive result. But we drink pure water and we put the sachets on the ground with the intention that, look, Zoom Lion will come for it. Where is this going to take us? We are not going any far. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for you and I to change our mindset. It is time for you and I to realize that, look, we do not have to contribute our quota to the underdevelopment of our country. It is time to you and I to understand that the development of our country and the destiny of our people lies in our very own hands. And until then, I am sorry to say that the crossroad to development is indeed 1,000 miles away. But if we begin to change our perspective and if we begin to reconscientize ourselves, if we begin to set developmental agendas and priorities as a nation, devoid of party politics and propaganda, surely we will go far. Because the slow movement of a lion in the jungle does not show its sign of cowardice or weakness, but wisdom. Ladies and gentlemen, without much ado and without further gliding on the lily, I would like to bring this presentation to a close. I'll be look forward to hear more presentations, as I would usually upload more presentations on YouTube. Thank you and God bless you. Bye.